Hello, chat. It's me. I'm here. Deal with it. So it's Monday again. I thought about playing RimWorld for a bit, and then I realized I did RimWorld like 4 streams in a row, and I don't know. I figured, let's do something else. So here I am. It's me, StarShard0, your favorite Twitch streamer, or possibly YouTuber, depending on how you view this content. And we're playing some more Stationeers tonight. And I'm gonna eat these gummies real quick. So hold on, let me do this. They're really good, chat. They're fiber gummies. They're supposed to be good for me. Nom nom nom. Okay, all gone. So I've been working on a Mars base for some amount of time, and now we're gonna take a look at it. So here we are. Oh, let me get chat up. I saw Emmykins. I didn't see anybody else. I'm guessing people are either still trickling in or they're not gonna come in tonight, which is also fine. Because they saw that I was playing Stationeers and they were like, oh, this game again. Yeah, screw that. I'm out of here. There we go. Get that open, get the chat. Oh, it's the audio turned on. Okay, turn the audio off. We're good, chat. Okay, let me make sure. All right, so Tari says, nah, nobody here. Yeah, that's what I figured. I just wanted to make sure. Thanks for verifying. So this is my base. I've got some solar panels. I've got a couple of things set up. I have this oxygen that I've been using. And, we're just surviving on Mars. It's been a good time. Anyway, let's go over to the real base now. This is where the magic happens, chap. Here's the real solar array. Look at that. Plenty of room for expansion too. We got this big battery. It's getting down to around half. So this is the main airlock. We have to open her up before we go inside the base. You can see inside the ready room here. There's quite a bit of stuff going on in here. Also, this airlock is 3 cubes. It's 3 tiles or whatever. So it does take a while to empty out and then repressurize. There is a smaller airlock over on the side of the base for like going in and out very quickly. This one is more for like multiple people or bringing in heavy equipment or something like that. Probably a bit overkill, all things considered, but it's part of the design process. Also, apparently you can design a custom airlock that uses multiple vents if you're smart enough, which I am not, so I did not do that. All right, here we are. Now we're just gonna have to cycle inside. Close that up. This is just for like, if I want to bring a bunch of stuff in, I can dump it in here and then grab a full inventory and then, come into the airlock. It has its own dedicated APC in case you get, for whatever reason, you somehow manage to get trapped in the airlock. When it runs out of power, you can pry that open and put the battery in and give it just enough juice to get the doors open. You can now hear it is pressurizing. Ah, beautiful. Love the sound of pressurizing airlocks. In fact, I think we can open our helmet now. So inside, it is fully pressurized. We can actually take off the suit. And that will charge it and all that other good stuff. I'm not going to take off the backpack, though. It's not fully lit yet. The atmospherics room has lights. We can turn those on. So you guys can see I've got all the air tanks running, or gas tanks, or not air. We have a fuel tank over here. Not quite pressurized very much yet. This is our hydroponics mixture. This is our air mixture. And all the pipes, I guess, so how do we start? So stuff comes in from the atmosphere. We're on Mars, so plenty of carbon dioxide, plenty of nitrogen, a little bit of oxygen and some other stuff. It gets sucked into the pipe and runs through these filters and then filters everything out. I can also put ice directly into the system. Then those filters send stuff into the main pipe system, which then gets mixed to my air mixture, which is 25% oxygen. Actually, hold on, we can verify that. There we go. So yeah, this is approximately 25% oxygen, 75% nitrogen. This is 95% carbon dioxide, 5% nitrogen. And this is, of course, the 33 oxygen, 66 volatiles, with a little bit of rounding in there. This keeps the room pressurized and monitors the temperature. I haven't quite set up a way to get the air out of the room yet. We're still working on that. Next up, we have what will eventually be the cryonics room, the med bay, something like that. Up here is the maintenance access room. So this takes us up into the maintenance hatches. We'll check those out later. Then we have the dining room and the lounge. They're kind of just one big room. I have 4 bedrooms here. They just have beds in them right now. I haven't quite furnished them. That's one of my plans for the day. And this will eventually take us into the tunnel. It's not really a tunnel, but you know, there's a hallway that goes over to the production area. Next up, we have the kitchen. Let me grab some water here. We have the kitchen, which currently doesn't have much going on, but it does have a refrigerator, a locker, a microwave, and a reagent processor. Go through here. That's going to take us to hydroponics, which I'm going to need my suit for, because you cannot breathe that air. Stream down. Uh-oh. Hold up. Hold up. Is the stream down? Stream should not be down. There we go. Hopefully. Boy, it better not be down. Okay, let's check out those maintenance tunnels. So you can see right here, I have written... Wait, I was going to go into hydroponics first. Hold on, chat. Let me get this situated. So Tara, you having some internet problems, it sounds like. Or maybe I'm having internet problems, I don't know. I was just talking to somebody. Apparently this happens to multiple people. If it rains, their internet connection goes out, which is insane to me. Like, are you living in like sub-Saharan Africa? You don't have good enough infrastructure? Oh no, you just live in America? Yeah, okay, that tracks. All right, we got some potato seeds, which we are going to plant. Some of them are doing better than others. I'm also growing a soybean, which is not doing so hot, but it is gradually heating up in here. I just went ahead and installed the portable air conditioner because I found that that was probably the most effective way to heat and cool this room for the time being until I have some kind of bespoke solution installed. Oh, also there's a locker with a bunch of seeds. And close that up. And this will eventually be my genetics testing lab to monitor the plant genes and stuff. All right, let's go check out those tunnels, huh? Keep promising you guys tunnels. There are tunnels. They're very cool. So you're probably wondering, like, oh, Star Shard, where's all the, like, wires and shit? Well, mostly they're in the walls and under the floor, but the main stuff runs through this maintenance tunnel. So you can see all these pipes going every which way. This is all coming from atmospherics. The power is coming from the solar array outside. and then it just kind of runs the length of this hallway. So right now we're directly above the habitation area. This panel basically serves as a barrier between the habitation area and the production, or the, like, I call it the crossroads because it's eventually going to go in 4 different directions. But yeah, the tunnel continues on past that. A padded wall marks the end of the tunnel. Like, basically, if you open this, you will be exposed to the Martian atmosphere. There's another wall on the other side, so it's like a pancake, right? If you remove this one, you're fine. If you remove both, then you're going to have a problem. It's going to be a bad time. Same goes for this one here, and then this goes to atmospherics, which we will go check out now. It has its very own access area. These doors, I call them soft locks, because basically in an emergency, I can shut the doors. So say there's a breach in atmospherics, I can shut the door and now seal that off. And then hope, like, if I gotta do this, you can do that. Instead of making it a full-on airlock that is gonna, you know, go to vacuum, I have it set up so you can walk through there unsuited most of the time. All right, so yeah, you can see all the pipes. Oh, I didn't put a panel here. Do I have a wall? No. I do have a wall, but it's not the right kind of wall. And then this is the fuel line, which will eventually run all the way down to the fuel zone, or to the production area. But currently that has its own fuel setup that I set up in the intermediary. I think I have some walls here. Hold on. Let me go fix that up. If you have any questions about the base, feel free to ask. Otherwise, I am gonna just start playing the game like a normal person. Whatever that means. So there we go. Panel locked in. Close that up. I was actually, when I stopped playing, I was in the middle of moving everything over from that starter base that you saw. I was trying to move that all over to the main base, which is where we're at currently. Yeah, that looks right. Okay. So let's go do that now. We're not going to use this one. This takes too long. We're going to take the fast airlock. Something just clicked. What is clicking? Who's clicking? Maybe that was clicking because the temperature's going up, so the pressure's also going up. Here we go. This is much faster. Yeah, like, you know. Like one is a minute, the other one... Oh, better close the helmet there. Whoops. Make sure you close your helmet when you're going into the Martian atmosphere, chat. It's, otherwise you're gonna have a bad time. So here we go. I already moved one of the production things. What are these called? Like manufactories or something? They have a name. This one's called the auto lathe, I know that. All right, so let's take apart the electroprint machine, which is of course going to require a whole bunch of stupid... Oh wait, hold on. We gotta empty it out first. So we're gonna clear this out of the way. This requires a wrench. Oop. There we go. There we go. Okay. So we are, I guess, just gonna open this up and get all the materials out first. There's a lot in there. Oh boy. It's gonna take a while. Okay, so there we go. We have everything. We're gonna manually haul it like a dang caveman because I don't know, I didn't think to bring a chest out here. It's fine, it should be safe. We're just gonna dump it in here. Zoop, 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 zoop. Some of them are gonna be a little funky because they can roll. Okay, guys, just play nice with each other. I'll be right back. So you can see where the maintenance tunnel would be if it was finished. It's not finished yet. We're working on that. Also, let me get some music going for you guys. It's probably boring just listening to me and the footsteps. There we go. A very appropriate soundtrack for this game. Kind of loud. Turn that down a bit. There we go. Should be good. Oop. Now comes the fun part. We get to take this whole thing apart. It's gonna be hand drill required. Okay, start with the hand drill. So there is the mod. We got to take that off first. Then we have to use the hand drill again. Okay. Then we need an angle grinder. Plastic sheets. Then we need, I think, the wire cutters. Yes. There's that. And then the angle grinder again. Gives us some iron sheets. And then finally the wrench. The wrench, it says. All right, find the wrench. There we go. So now we're gonna move the whole machine. We're gonna take it all the way up the hill, inside the base, etc., etc. Also, hey, check this out, chat. Wow, X-ray vision. It's like cheating in Minecraft, but it's part of the game. Minecraft really should have something like that. Even Terraria. I don't know why I'm saying even Terraria, but Terraria does have those potions that let you see ores, which is super cool. All right, now we need to finish this. Boom. Oh, wrong one. I have the right ones here. Doesn't quite matter, but I want to use the ones that are painted first. And then a screwdriver. And then finally, the mod gets installed. There we go. And then next, we put in the stacker. Like so. And then the chutes. Hey, Beta Rock! Who likes stationeers? Beta Rock likes stationeers. Probably not as much as Discount Engineer likes stationeers, because he is insane for stationeers content. All right, now let's load it up with all the stuff that we gathered from the other one. All these fancy ingots and alloys and what have you. Also, I gotta remember to wire this up when we're done. Get in there. Come on. All right, so this one is now done. How much cable do we have? We have a bit. There we go. Hey, Mighty Stoosh is here. Coming in with some love. I like that emote a lot. Thanks to, again, another big thanks to Kerpe for making those awesome emotes. I know he's in like a totally different time zone, so he doesn't get to see these streams, even if he wanted to. But he made some awesome emotes, so it's good enough for me. I think we're just gonna have to call it on the thing, because I don't really have time to sit around and let it consume power forever. All right, there we go. So now we can shut that down. And we'll just start gathering up all the wires. Zoop, 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 zoop. And this should give us enough cable, hopefully, to link everything up. Yeah, eventually this whole area will be gone. All the materials will be moved into the main base. And there will be no trace of the starter base that I did. And also this stuff will be gone too. This was just temporary to get enough fuel to get the advanced furnace going. Okay, that's done. Put those away. In fact, while we're here, let me chuck some of these fellas into the old furnace machine. Get some ingots out of it. Let's throw those in here. I don't know how much we're actually gonna get. Probably not enough to make a difference. I think just like teeny tiny amounts from the recycler. Some Invar. Some of these could be good. Like a lot of reclaimed advanced materials. Very useful. Okay, I think that's Electrum. It's Electrum. Throw it in there. Ooh. Oh, yeah, Kerpe, I think, played Valheim most recently. I've actually been playing Valheim on Saturdays with Platforming Pangolin. You guys might know, maybe not. But we have like a Saturday game. It's like I call it like a play date, which sounds weird when you're an adult, but that's basically what it is. Like we like play games, and I'm looking to expand that. So if you're interested, if you'd like to join the oh, how hard is the furnace to set up? It's not hard at all. So the main thing is building it. You require, of course, some advanced alloys. Then all you have to do is run a fuel pipe into the input and then an exhaust pipe. You don't have to get fancy with it. And then all you do is you bring in fuel to heat it up and get the pressure where you want it. And if the pressure gets too high, you just, blow some out the exhaust. You can 100% automate this if you are an insane person. Yeah, automating is the hard part. Setting it up isn't hard, but automating it can definitely be. Which is why I haven't done it. Because it's not necessary. Great, we're thirsty again, huh? Alright, well, that's gonna have to wait because I gotta move this shit. Let's go, boys. Then we need a wrench. Okay. We turn it on and purge. Get all the materials out of there. So many materials, holy cow. All right. Then, actually, we should have enough room that we can do this without having to get fancy with it. Okay, screwdriver. Nope, not screwdriver. Hold on. Angle grinder. Too many freaking tools, man. Okay, plastic sheets, followed by cables, followed by angle grinder. That's the iron sheets. And then finally, the wrench. Yeah, perfect. We can grab the whole thing. Cows Are Evil has a VOD for automated. Yeah. So I think, so for those of you guys who don't know, Cows Are Evil is one of the very technically minded Stationeers YouTubers. And he did an experiment basically because this game is in early access. It's one of those. So a lot of the mechanics are often in flux, which is both fun and kind of frustrating. But they recently changed how combustion works. So there was some experimentation to be had. I think if I do end up automating, I'll just grab somebody's design off the Steam Workshop or something. I don't care about getting too fancy with it. All right, let's put all the stuff in there. Oh, come back. Grab the wrong window. So in other news, I've also been playing Against the Storm, which was surprisingly engaging. Like when I first started, I'd heard good things about it, but when I first started, I'm like, oh, it's just like, this feels kind of like an RTS, but it's on like a timer. Then I kept playing and I'm like, wow, this actually is it's one of those games where like Civilization, you finish and you're like, oh, I kind of want to keep going. Like I was just getting into it, and now the game, so I beat the game. Now I gotta do another map, a whole nother map. So there's a game to check out. I know the Base Builder Fest is over as of to this morning, so it's not on sale anymore. But if you can, you know, get it. Oh, there was some plastic sheets in here. Holy cow! Totally missed that. Wrench this bad boy open. Oh, we gotta purge it first, right? We got some silicon, steel, lots of steel, more steel, iron, and copper. Close it up. Get the mod kit off. Do that. Angle grinder. Our plastic sheets. Wire cutters for the cable. Give me that. Those are mine. And angle grinder again for the iron sheets. Finally, a wrench. And there we go. Mighty Stu says, I hate paying full price. Yeah, me too. I don't remember what game it was that I saw on Steam, and someone's like, dude, you got to check out this game. It's awesome. And then I saw it was $70. I'm like, there is no way in hell I'm paying $70 for a video game. I would rather buy a terrible game for $20 than buy an amazing game for $70. I don't know if that made it's like a weird psychological trick. I don't know. But holy cow. I get it, inflation, but come on, man. Video games are a luxury product. And it's not even that it's full price. Like if games, what am I getting at here? Like whether it's full price or not, I don't care, because I'll buy a full price game if it costs $20, but I will not buy a full price game if it costs $60, which is why I haven't got Midnight Suns yet. Also, I'm probably just gonna wait for all the DLC to come out and then buy it. I'm not in any rush. Okay, there's that. And then the chutes. Also, I'm gonna die of thirst or something. Stationeer's difficulty is ridiculous when it comes to eating and drinking. The try says I don't mind paying 50 or 60 as long as I know I'm gonna put in 100+ hours. Yeah, that's, I guess you can justify it that way. Like time per dollar per hour, video games probably give you the most bang for your buck outside of some other very niche hobbies. But no, man. Like think of something like Terraria, which I got for maybe like $5, and then think of the hundreds of hours you get out of Terraria for $5. You got to give me a lot of hours to get me to pay $70 then, if I can get. And I realize not every game can beat Terraria, but still. All right, we better go inside and get something to eat and drink. Yeah, oh, and that's true, Mighty Stoosh. All the dang games have microtransactions. It's like, yeah, the base game's $70, but then you got to get the season pass, and then the and you can buy gems inside the game to fuel your ammunition, and it's like, are you out of your mind? So I seriously want to know what that game was that I was looking at that was $70. Was it the new Dead Space, maybe? Or was it Forsworn? Not Forsworn. Are you? Hello, Steam. Is that not on Steam? It's not called Forsworn. Chat, what is that new game called? The one that's really cringy, where the main character's like, I shoot magic. Forspoken. Thank you. That's just something I do now. They fly now. Yeah, it's $70. Forspoken is $70. That is, and the deluxe upgrade. Get this, chat. You can get the deluxe upgrade for $25 on top of that for a total of $95. $94.99 for a game that has mixed reviews, 58%. Absolutely outrageous. Square Enix has lost their damn minds. The new Harry, oh, the Hogwarts Legacy. I haven't even looked at that. I don't think I can buy AAA games anymore, or games from major studios, because I know I'm gonna be disappointed. I'm gonna slap down my hard-earned money, or easy earned money, you know, however you want to look at it, and then I'm gonna get maybe like 8 to 10 hours out of it, and I'm gonna feel like a complete idiot because I got totally scammed. I'm not falling for that anymore, guys. There are so many good games out there that it is irresponsible to play bad games, especially if they're super expensive. Maybe irresponsible is not the right word, but I think it's approximately correct. Like, look at something like Stardew Valley, which costs what, $15, and think of the hundreds of hours you get out of that game versus, I don't know, the Final Fantasy VII remake, which is its own whole brand of nonsense that I guess we can get into. It's not comparable. Or got it for $10. Yeah, even better. Does anybody still like Harry Potter enough to spend $200? Apparently, yes. A lot of people do. And okay, so replayability is not the end all be all, because there are some incredible games out there. Outer Wilds, as a one maybe only example, is not a game that you can realistically replay, unfortunately. But I feel like that experience was worth every single penny. Yeah, it is profoundly sad, Emmykins, that people still like Harry Potter enough to throw down that kind of money. But it's an MMO or something like that, so I guess it kind of makes sense that people would spend that kind of money on it. All the Mass Effects were worth it? I have not played the Mass Effect. What about Andromeda? I heard Andromeda wasn't very good. Maybe we're not including Andromeda in this discussion. I don't know. I know the one person who I've talked to whose opinion I take seriously, like not in chat, obviously. Satari likes Andromeda. It gets a bad rap. It gets a bad rap because the like funny facial expressions, probably. I have heard good things about Mass Effect. I do own the first two, I think. Let me check. I think I have them on Steam. Mass Effect. I have Mass Effect and Mass Effect 2 on Steam. I've never installed them. I think I got them in like a super sale or something. All right, so those are hooked up now. I guess the main thing is going to be burning off all the fuel in here and then rewiring the advanced furnace at some point in the future. Anyone that bitched about Andromeda's graphics and animations had forgotten or never played the original 3. Well, I never did. So I guess I'm excluded. I'm allowed to have that opinion. Okay, time to start deconstructing these solar panels. If anyone's wondering what these are the heavy-duty solar panels. I don't know what that's for. I'm using them because on Mars there are storms that will destroy or damage and then destroy regular solar panels. So you want to use these fancy ones. Yay, I'm allowed to have that opinion. So happy. Okay, so this needs to get moved to 90 degrees. There we go. And get the glass installed. Beautiful. You know what game I should have picked up? Moon Tycoon. Remember how I was talking about that the other day? Like, oh yeah, there was this game that I played as a kid and I could never find it. And then I searched it on Steam and it was just right there. Yeah, well, that was the game. Probably not worth it. The only person whose opinion on Mass Effect you take seriously who is not currently in chat, you better be talking about Alien. Yes, I am. I'm talking about possibly an alien who will be returning to the stream for a Weird Tuesday very soon, I'm sure. Not tomorrow, because tomorrow is going to be a Call of Cthulhu day. But at some point. I actually had a fun idea for a Weird Tuesday stream, but I have to run it by Alien first in case it's too weird. I realize that's the point of Weird Tuesday, but you know, I gotta make sure. Oh, Cthulhu. That's right. I run a Call of Cthulhu game for